Today let's talk about success. What is success? Success, let's say, has a very broad range of definitions that we could give. But I would say for everybody, success would mean a very different thing. What I would term as success would not be the same as what you watching would term as success. For a very long time, people have, and still to a very great extent do now, term success as being what? Having so much, as having reached a certain height of power, money, whatever, affluence, and all the extras. People term success academically as having attained the PhDs of the world, having gained the recognition of all the intellectuals, and having been awarded all the accolades and given all the distinctions. Yet, in a very peculiar sense, success is more objective than you would say it is subjective. Because subjectively speaking, you'd say it's so, it is so. But if you zoom in, you would say success is what? Let's have a heart-to-heart talk here. You watching me right now could define success as having the latest iPhone, which, funny enough, is what a lot of young people today are suffering with. Success for some people is becoming a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, having that dream job. And so what they have now, even though they haven't attained those heights that they dream of, what they have now is so shameful for them. So in their mind of minds and in their heart of hearts, they always say, I'm not successful, I'm a failure. That is a very wrong assumption and a wrong way of looking at life in general. I would say success is what you make of it. I wouldn't say you should be mediocre in your perception or in your aspirations. No, never. I would push you to be the best version of yourself you could possibly be. But if we say success, success is and will always be a very distinct thing for each and every single person. So I would say success could be something as simple as having read that book that you wanted to read all this while and completing it, having applied the knowledge within that context into your life, into your business, having made the new friends you wanted to make, and having made those fine connections with the people you meant to. Having a fulfilling life with a loving family and being able to spend time with them. Not being burnt out by constantly being on the grind and hustling 247 like all these gurus on YouTube here and elsewhere are telling you to. That is a very nice way of crowning success and defining it. A lot of people would say, no, success is for you to be able to have all the luxuries of life. But that is a very fickle way of looking at things, because if you say so, I would say, why is it that all these rich people are still feeling empty? Though in our definition and the general definition, they are actually successful. Why are they feeling so empty? that is not success. So, once they have not achieved true success according to themselves, then whatever they have achieved is just one form of what? Success, not a very well-rounded form of success. So success should be well-rounded. That's my argument. Success should be tuned to your taste, not dumbed down or not overly exaggerated. Should be tuned specifically to the taste of the person seeing the success and perceiving it. And that is what I want for you. I'm not a wordsmith. Neither am I someone who is here to make an argument for anybody. But I speak to speak for myself and to my audience that we must not measure success by looking at what others are having. We often do say, I don't care about people's opinion, but in reality, we actually care. So there's a very fine line between us admitting and then us actualizing what we believe. So a lot of us, we just don't want to admit it, but in reality, we do define success by the set standards that everybody else does. So we do crave to have the best of everything. But then, do those things in turn make us fulfilled? Your guess is as good as mine. And the answer is very clear, and that is no. Someone would say, you are saying a whole lot of nothing. Well, that depends. If you're still here watching, then it means I'm saying something which strikes you. That is why I want you to sit quietly, soak this in. Yes, let it soak. Let it soak deep and seep into your soul. Think of where you are going and why you call it success. Is it that mansion that you think is success? Or is there a very hidden definition of success for you personally and for humanity in general? Let's have this conversation. Let's see if you can truly tell me what success is according to you and not anybody else. I'm not a philosopher, and neither am I a wordsmith. I'm not here to put words together.